Well, it's 4:30 on the third day, and this has been a very interesting slugfest. And it's not the engine; it's just the systems in general and things I had to do to overcome some shortages on parts and some other things. But we are sitting here at 20 miles an hour with a chuff and a puff, and I will crank this up. 40. 50. All the numbers are worn off. I've been using this so many times. 60. 70. 80. Interesting, that thing is not, it's vibrating, but it's not vibrating off the table, really. There's 100. Now, smoke is getting hot on me on occasion. And turning off, kind of, but it cools down and turns on. So I need to work on my temperature management there, and it looks like this particular housing has a little sheen at the bottom. I wonder if that's leaking oil. I don't know, I can't tell. I had a board set aside for emergencies. It's the last one. I have 5 bad ones. These are old boards and nobody knows how to repair them. And this is my last one. I don't know what I'm going to do. I went and got a $20 board. This is a $30 board. Now you can't find them. They're just gone, okay? This is a $20 board. That's the speaker that came with it. And you can imagine. It was like a, what? Did I hear something? Maybe it's not turned up. It was turned up. So I got a hunch this one's not going to make the cut. The next board I have is $30. It's a 2-board set. One board is a whole amplifier, so that's a big deal, okay? Oh boy. So there. I have a couple of them, so I guess I'll have to go that route. It has a respectable chuff if you give it a good speaker. This chuff is like by far the best of the best. But I don't think there's room for the speaker. And I know I've got this new adapter that's too low. You can see how this board, that's a soundboard inside underneath on the 2014. That's the soundboard underneath. This thing, there's no room underneath for it. There'd be room for this guy or that thin one maybe, but not this big guy. So there's another reason why the sound is so good. You got a huge board. And you get down to shutting down, you might hear a little hum. That's the idle fan. But sometimes by this time the smoke has decided to take a timeout because it's warm. And it has. So I'm going to have to work on turning down the voltage and just seeing where the smoke wants to be in this setup. I'll work on it and tune. That's what we're doing. This is all test and tune here. But I had the functions now, forward and reverse, puff and chuff, and the chuff trigger is absolutely, I've rarely have one go 100 miles an hour and still function with a board and the trigger both. So the magnet has solved that problem. Now I got to get my puff side working and the smoke reliable. And I don't know. I'll just work my way back and find out. It could be this board's overheating and shutting down. I don't know. I'm drawing a little power off for this board because it runs on AC. It's not a problem. It just causes a little drain in some of the other systems sometimes. But you get the idea. You see where we are. You see how it's going. And I have the wheel. I don't have the wheels built yet, but I have the side frames ready for assembly. I'm waiting on some wire. It comes tomorrow, I believe. Oh, look at that. A new lid. Not new, but an old. You know what I do? I put on my heater, the 8 ohm heater, and I run that at lower temperatures. It's okay. Anyway, everybody else is just waiting in the queue. But, first one, absolutely first one, actually second one, thinking the K5 I built for Leon, which I think he's probably tearing apart already. At any rate, this one is the second one. This is the third one in ever. And then, so first one of the 3 Amigos, and I'm still monkeying with the wiring, as you can see. Well, I do this to do the testing process. I don't want to wire something up and then try to chase a bug. I'll chase all these things out with the wire all displayed, and then once I get things nailed down, I'll bring it back. Notice fans cooled off. Now we're going to get some smoke. Pardon me. The smoke is cooled off. Now we get some smoke. The heater has cooled off. Get it right. And so we'll get some smoke. You can see that 5.9 volts. That's giving you some smoke. Now they just squished a whole bunch of oil in there, so unless it's clogged and not making it up, it should be able to get through. Yeah, here it comes. It'll be coming. There it goes. Okay, gang. Oh boy. Soldering this board was a visual challenge. I'll tell you. These wires are so small, and they want low heat solder and all this. Oh lordy. I mean, it works, but my God, it's so wimpy. There we go. Now, I'm not guaranteeing you. Well, it looks like chuff there, doesn't it? I'll try something here. I'm going to turn this knob, and if that changes it, then we got a problem. We got a problem. We have a problem. I think. Maybe not. Maybe I don't know. It's getting power from somewhere, but it also looks like if I rotate this thing and it goes faster, something's not quite right, is it? All right, let's leave it like that. Oh, and now it's screaming. It's screaming. And the heater goes off because there's no power. Stop. I'll have to get more boards. Yeah, yes. I don't hear a pulsing fan speed. So I'm going to say it's not pulsing properly. Oh, that's right. I didn't check those diodes yet. That's what I need to do. I'm going to check those diodes. Make sure that circuit board is perfect, and then I'll come back. Okay. Well, I wanted to just hear, what I really wanted you to hear was the chuff at 90 miles an hour, because that really floors me. When that damn thing is going like that, it's real exciting. And if we can do that down the track, we have a home run. All right, I know, a little cluttered, but there you can see it top up. And I'll work on it. I got another 45 minutes. Who knows? I might find something and fix it. Okay, gang. Don't forget, you really need to register if you haven't, and you really need to vote and get your vote in. Every vote should count, and we got to make sure we vote. It's important. It's your duty. Okay. Later, gang. Bye.